Alright, hi everyone, this is Caitlin Kettering with SMARTBoard Activities. These activities were created by using the 2nd grade English and Language Arts State Standards of Indiana. My first activity that I created was a simple fill in the blanks, and it states, write in the lines provided, the cat is black with the correct capitalization, punctuation, and spacing. This is a great way to get your students up at the board writing in their own handwriting without you having to help them to see where they're at, not only with what is stated above, but where they're at in their spelling and how their letters look. The second activity I created was putting the proper nouns and common nouns into the correct box. Now, when you use the actual SMARTBoard software, if you put, say, Miss Kettering in the proper nouns, it would accept it, but if you put Miss Kettering in the common nouns, it would bounce back into its spot and you'd have to put it in the right place. This goes on to show students the difference, saying that places with an actual name, such as Maple Ridge Elementary, goes in proper nouns, and the basic school would go into common nouns. For my third activity, it states, create a sentence about this picture using at least 2 adjectives and 1 type of adverb. Now, using the example would probably just be better off stated in the beginning of class instead of showing the students what they have, like what you have, so they can come up with their own sentence, which is more helpful than just seeing what you have. My third activity is another connection activity. So it states, place the correct punctuation at the end of the sentences below. Make sure to take different approaches each time you read them, either declarative, interrogative, or exclamatory. Now, the classroom will go over these types of punctuation, such as the exclamation point, period, and question mark, before we go over this activity. And once you feel as if students have a basic grasp of what's going on in class, they'll be able to go through that and say, I wanted to click on the punctuation mark, this period, I'd put it right here, and today I went to the store and it'd accept it. Or if I put where are you going with a period, it would deny it because there should be a question mark after it. My fourth activity is write 2 different definitions, possible definitions of the words shown below. So students here, you could have a student come up each time, put 1 definition, so hatch could be like a door, and then you could put a comma or just a separation mark, and a second definition could be placed beside or below it, saying hatch as in coming out of an egg, and it could continue on for each word, and you could have a multitude of different words or whatever vocabulary you guys are going over. Going down until the 5th activity, I believe. This is having them actually take out a piece of paper and see what they're doing. On a separate piece of paper, capitalize the words when needed. Leave them uncapitalized if they don't. Turn it into me when finished, a great way to just evaluate them and check on them. So Mount Rushmore should be capitalized, George Washington, and April should all be capitalized. And finally, to the last activity. This is a great way if you guys are starting stories or just different essays and having them come up with their own subtopics and topics of each. So students could come up with a multitude of answers, such as birds. They could be loons, flamingos, penguins, etc. Jungle animals, have them use their imagination and creativity to see what they have. In the United States, this could be presidents, states in general, or just different things the students know about the United States. Thank you so much for watching this short video. I hope you guys can use this in the future.